Hey sports fans, it's Raven. So I wanted to continue doing my off-season grades, and next we have the Utah Jazz. So the Jazz added Kyle Anderson in a trade. They also added Kevin Love in a trade and Yusuf Nurkic in a separate trade. They drafted Ace Bailey and Walter Clayton Jr. And then in the players that they lost John Collins in a trade, Johnny Juzang in a trade, Johnny Juzang was waived. Colin Sexton was traded, and they bought out Jordan Clarkson. So as far as adding talent and getting better, which is how I grade these off seasons, I think the Jazz have done terrible in free agency and trades. Their draft is pretty good. They took a chance on drafting Ace Bailey, so he seems to be willing to play for the team, and so I do like that because he's a top 3 talent that they got at the 5th pick. And then they traded up to get Walter Clayton Jr. And going into the draft, I don't know that I would have drafted him 18th overall, but if they like him and they targeted him, he was really good at Florida last year. So the draft was good. Free agency and trades, pretty terrible. But the one thing that you do have to remember about the Jazz is they have a top 8 protected pick that the Thunder have. So they need to be bad. Basically, they have to be one of the 4 worst teams in the NBA so that even if somehow 4 teams jumped them, they would still keep their pick. Is there any chance that this team isn't in the bottom 4? I don't really see it. I think this team will be in the bottom 4, so I think that they'll be fine. I'm targeting whether they will consider trading Lauri Markkanen. I think they can be in the bottom 4 with him, but they'll be worse without him and have a better shot at a high pick. And I'm sure they would love to get a guy like A.J. Debonta there in Utah. But grading, actually adding talent this offseason, they got worse getting rid of John Collins. They got worse cutting Jordan Clarkson. The Collins-Sexton trade made absolutely no sense to me. I can't believe they gave up a second-round pick in that trade, considering they were trading the best player. So as far as talent acquisition and getting better, the only thing I liked was the draft. Free agency and trades, to me, were terrible. So grading them on getting better and adding talent, the Jazz offseason grade is a D to me, but understanding that they're not actually trying to be good this upcoming season, because if they were, they'd lose their draft pick, and they want to make sure that they get a good draft pick. You can consider it maybe a little bit better and a C offseason. Please like